Hi everyone, it's Kate from The Forward Line. I am back this week with the edit. This is our weekly roundup of new sewing pattern releases. It's been quite a good week actually. I've got some cool stuff to talk to you about, a couple of new designers, new things. So I'm going to get cracking. We have got Vicky Sows, which we're really excited about because we have got their patterns back on the site. Obviously, you'll know they've had a really tricky year as a business. We've sort of been actually in constant contact with them, and they have now moved their business across to America. Most of their staff are now scattered across Europe, and it means that we are now able to sell their patterns again, which we're so excited about because you guys love them, we love them, and we're really happy to sort of have them back in the Forward Line family. So there are a backlog of patterns which are getting added up as we speak. There are, very excitingly, paper patterns which they had just started doing, and they have got 7 designs which we have got on order. They're either in the shop now or they will be in the next couple of days. I'm filming this a couple of days ahead, so hopefully they'll be online. There's 7 of them. I've actually got a couple here so I can show you. So this is what they look like. Oh gosh, it's looking very bright. They're really lovely patterns actually. The packaging's really nice. They're nested, which is something that Vicky Sows hasn't done before, so this is kind of a big kind of change for them as a business. The thing about them that is slightly different, and I'm just going to show you so that you know what you're getting, is that they don't include physical instructions in the paper patterns. So what happens is you get it's on tissue paper. It comes like this, and you can see here when I come in there's a QR code here. This is the QR code to all your instructions. So if I just show you, so you get your camera up on your phone, you hold it over there and it'll load up, and then all the instructions you can see here on your phone, so you can then read them all as you're going. So that's the only slight kind of unusual thing about these patterns. Other than that, totally normal. I think this is probably the way that quite a lot of people are going to go over the next few years, because we're all trying to kind of tone down our paper consumption, and digital patterns like instructions are a really easy way to do that. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that, and also there are going to be loads and loads of new patterns coming. There are also a selection of nested patterns as well. The interesting thing about Vicky Sows, if you don't know, that they cut their patterns for different heights, so you can pick your size and your height. So anyone who's kind of particularly tall or particularly small, who's had problems with having to edit all their patterns, will not have to do this with the Vicky Sows ones. And their designs are absolutely gorgeous, so go and check them out. We've got a new designer on the site which we're really excited about. She's called Juliana Martes, and I hope I said that correctly. They are really interesting, really gorgeous, and I think you guys are going to really like them. So I'm going to show a sort of selection here so that you can have a look at what they are like. So the main thing that I should make a note about these patterns that are, again, slightly different from the norm, is when you buy the PDF version of these patterns, they're a PDF only, you don't get written instructions with these, you get a video. And the video is done fantastically, but it is done in German. So there are subtitles along the bottom to show you, you know, what's happening at each stage, but you don't have written instructions. And I feel like that's a really important thing, because some people that will be an absolute no, and some people who are much more visual learners will really love this. The other thing about the video is that underneath the sort of video there are bits where you can link to specific making bits. So if you start making a shirt, for example, and you come back, you don't have to watch the entire video again. Underneath there are quick links to take you to the specific part in the video that you need to get to. So that is something that is definitely worth mentioning with these patterns. But if you're a visual learner, then these are going to be really up your street, and they're really well done. She's really fantastic at explaining things, and we've all watched them and I think they're fab. So she's new on site, and we're really happy to have her as part of the family. And last but definitely not least, to talk to you about, we have got birder patterns. So I don't know if you've been on site and noticed, but they gently have been trickling on. We're adding them bit by bit. There are so many to add. So I just wanted to sort of let you know that if you like bird patterns, we are going to have them on the site, and they are here. Like, I mean, there's gazillions of them. Really interesting designs. I really love Birder. I've made quite a few of theirs, and I really rate them. So yes, that is like a public service announcement. So if you like Birder, they are going to be there, and you can then also search for stuff and they'll pop up too. So that is it from me. I hope that was useful and you've got something good and inspiring to sew, and we will be back soon with another video. Bye!